everyone, and welcome to my channel, Handmade by Ying with Donna. Today is July 31st. Can you believe it already? Summer is almost out the back door already, and then we're going to be heading into fall. So with all of that being said, I'm going to slip into the chat real quick and welcome everybody that's here with us tonight. Let me slip up here. Karen, looking forward to spending time with you tonight, Donna. Thank you. I always love spending time with you guys. Teresa Lynch, hello all. Campbell's Creation, learning to quilt and sew. Hello, Donna, and all the quilty friends. Hello, sweetheart. Zandra, hi, Donna, and everyone. Teresa Louise is in the house. Hello, honey. Mel's in the house. Hello. Martha's Creative Life. If you have not subscribed to her or Teresa Louise or any of the other ones that we've been promoting, please do. We'd humbly appreciate it. Martha's Creative Life, hello, listening while I'm sure she's fixing dinner. Hello, everyone. Hope all is well. Learning to quilt and sew. Hi, Teresa Louise. Teresa, hey, Teresa. Autocorrect, I figured. Karen Burnett, I'm needing motivation. Well, you're going to get it here tonight. I have lacked motivation since Friday night's live. So I'm playing catch up here this evening. Let me see. Shelley Clark, I've got your box in hand, and if I have your permission, I will open it tonight. Martha's Creative Life, hello all. Pat Strawhouse, hello beautiful and welcome. If you get a chance, please shoot me an email. I still have your pattern, and I need to email that and or mail, whichever one you would prefer. I'm here to see something different from my project. LOL. Is this your project too? Oh, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Pat Strawhouse telling Teresa Louise hello. Karen's telling Teresa hello. Teresa Lynch, thumbs up, please. Yes, it lets YouTube know that you like the content that we are putting out, and we do appreciate it. Don't forget to change your message. All if you're default, yes, please make sure you're in live chat, not top chat. That way you'll be able to see all of the messages as they come through. Hello, Dahlia, honey, and thanks for joining. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Monday Nights Live. Zandra, hello. Mary Wilson, hello. Mona, hello, sweetie, and welcome. If you haven't subscribed to Mona, please go over and check her out as well. Zandra and everybody's talking. I'm just skimming the chat real quick. Amy, hello, sweetheart. Melena, good evening. Shelley Clark, that's great. Yes, you can open it. I'll open it. I have one project I need to get done tonight, and then I will open it. It won't take very long at all to get this one wrapped up. Very cute blouse. Thank you. I appreciate it. Pat Strawhouse, sorry, Donna. At Handmade by Ying, I thought you had my email. No, baby girl. If I did, I would have already handled it. I'm sorry. If I do, it's lost in paperwork and probably a mountain of it. Mona did what? Hi, Shelley Clark. Everybody's saying hello. And Shirley from Around to It. Sitting in my comfy lawn chair at the campground in the mountains. Not great internet. May lose connection. Vacation time. Well, enjoy your vacay, and thanks for hopping in. Sewing Sensations by Shady. Susan's in the house. She is also another content creator. Please check her out as well. Kelly Cruises and Craft. Hello. I can chat for a bit after I feed Ferris. Be right back. Kelly also has a channel, and if you'd like to, check her out as well. Shelley Clark, no rush. It's early here. Awesome. Let me see. Everybody's telling each other hello, and I am now going to shut this mouse off because it's driving me crazy, and I'll give the controls back to Mr. Joe. So tonight, last week I started working on this all wrapped up pattern, and I worked on it with Sean, the guy who sews. He is still working the project over on his end. I'm at the stage now to where I'm adding the binding, adding the label, and getting it done. So with all of that being said, I'll have Joe slip down to the table for a few minutes, and I'll show you what I'm doing. The quilting of it is done. I did that Friday night, and this is what the back of it looks like. I'm not sure if you can tell. I put some swirls in it, and all of the lines of the dog you'll be able to see, and I've outlined the dog. And the back really looks really cool. I like it as much as I do the front. And that, if that happens, you know you've done your job quilting. So right now I've got the first round of binding on, and I've received a few emails. That's why I stopped right here to do this with y'all this evening, asking me how I join my binding, that it's not tucked down in, but it's mitered in. So I wanted to be able to show you that. So I'll pull this off and show you how I do mine. Everybody does them differently. Some find it hard to do, some find it easy to do. But I'm trying not to show you too much of the front yet because I'm really proud of it. So let me get my thread pulled a little bit. And if there's any questions, Joel, let me know to look. But I pin all the way around, and I pin where my label is. I can go ahead and take those pins out because those silly little pins are already sticking me. So I leave myself a good 8 inches, and I just eyeball it, and then I'll cut off the threads and I'll pop my pins. But what you do is, my binding is 2.5 inches. So where this line is right here, it's not even straight, is I'm going to bring this top layer down 2.5 inches. And I pre-marked, but I know what I needed to do. So I always leave a little tab out over here when I'm doing this. And I'm going to bring my ruler to where it says I'm at 2.5. So 1, 2, 2.5 is right there. And this is where I'm going to snip this off. And it works every time like a charm. So you've got your 2.5 inches extra that you need right here. This here will go into my scrap bin. Let me move my ruler out of the way and put it away. So now what you do is, just like if you were making your binding, you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to open this up and you're going to lay it belly down. Then you're going to fold this in as tight as you can. That's why you need this extra wiggle room. And you're going to lay it like this. And you should have a cross when you do. And I'm going to lay it down like that. And as you can see, I have the cross right here, just like this. And I'm going to sew across here. And then this is going to fold right back. And this line should, keyword should, match up. And to keep mine from shifting, I always like to give it a good pin in place. Because no matter how hard I try, it always seems to shift just a little bit. You don't have to pin. I like to pin. Gloria Butler, hi, Donna, Joe, and everybody from Tennessee. Terry Altman, hi, Joe. Well done on the camera. Thank you. And then you're just going to wiggle it in. Let me turn my machine on. And you're just going to sew across the diagonal right here. And then I'm going to make sure I'm coming straight over. I've got it started, so make sure you keep the pressure off right here. And before you ever make a cut, make sure you're lined up and that your fabrics are facing the right way. It's really easy to mess them up, and it's a lot easier to just go ahead and double check the first go round. And then it'll all fall into place for you. So then all you're going to do is pull it tight. You won't need to get it back to the pressing station at all. You'll just be able to just slip it straight in. Go back here to where you stop sewing, and it's back here a little bit. And it took me a while to get the hang of doing those like that. But once I did, I won't do it any other way. And then just sew it straight in. And then right here, you're going to have your little bit of a bulk because it's not pressed flat. And just fiddle with it just a little bit. Once you pull it around to the other side, it'll be flat as can be. And right there's where I'm ending. So let me backpack it in. You could honestly even just sew right off the edge. Every time I do a quilt, I automatically put the label right in. That way it's ready to go. And I've already done that. And I'm going to leave the pin in so I'll know I need to whip stitch it in here. Daughter is making dinner so I can chat, but I'm not hungry anyway. That's cute. Hello, Heather, honey, and welcome. Heather, I hope you're able to get some rest. So now you're at your corner, and I like to start wherever my label is, and I just finger press it really swell down in. And wherever, like right here, I can tell where my seam is and the way it's laying, and that's going to tell you which way you need to fold this over, and it'll fold over really nice and flat for you. And then I just get it lined up, and you're just going to go along the edge. The ultimate goal would be to stay straight, but sometimes we all get to talking and things happen and you get off just a little bit. I do my binding that way too, Donna. I've never done a tuck method. I've seen so many people do the tuck to where they just join it straight in. That honestly, when I first started quilting, that was the way that I did it too, because I didn't know any better. And now that I do, it's a lot, I find it looks a lot neater. And I'm sewing along the edge, and I'm keeping my seam right on the inside of my presser foot. You can press these down and get them in where they're a lot flatter, but all of this is laying nice and tidy. I don't want to get stuck with that needle, so I'm going to roll it just a little bit. And I hope you guys like this dog as much as I do. It turned out really cute. Hey, Janine. Janine, hi, sweetheart. I like doing that way as well. Absolutely. Tuck method is quick and dirty trick. Absolutely. I used to do the tuck, but now the miter. I find it easier, but everyone is different. Absolutely. And I've been getting a lot of emails on how to do it. So I figured I would just take tonight and give a little, not tutorial, but just show you. It's easier to see it in 1 minute than it is a full video of it. And you're going to get the same result. Hello, Sean, and welcome, sweetie. You're getting to see this bugger figured out and finished up. Mitered, I mean, easy enough except for wrestling around the parts. If you keep like a good 8 inches, you don't even have to measure it. I would just stick with the number 8. And it seems to lay flat every time. And then remember which way you're going here at the corners. And it'll come in nice and tidy for you and look well finished. And remember, the way that your seam goes is the way that you want your fabric to fold. And then you won't get that bubble in the bottom. Hey, Sean, let me see. Hey, Sean, how's your dog Quilt coming along? He's doing fabulous with his. And then just run your finger down and really easy. Instead of pressing it in, call it a dirty flat where you can just rub them in. I just generally press it down really easy and stay as close to that edge as I can. And start next month, I'm going to get back in the habit of doing I'm going to try for weekly, but little weekly recaps you'll see come out probably on Sundays. Just as to, hey, what have we been up to kind of thing. More like a accountability. They won't be very long, 15 minutes or less. But we took the summer and enjoying the grandkids. To watch which way this one folds, and it's going that way. So the angle it's going is the way you want to fold it. And I like to just double check myself to make sure that I get it in right. Because I have been known, my friends will tell you, to go ahead and pop that stitch and fix it. Thank you guys for joining me tonight for this live. Catch up with the chat in just a second. That quilting looks great on it. I'll show you what I did, Sean. And you can do the same thing on your domestic. I was looking at a lot of different ideas, and this is what I come up with for this one. Tuck your corner, and there you go. Are you using flange binding? No, baby, I'm not. I had to hand bind when I don't hand bind anymore. I used to when my son was playing hockey, put a few stitches in after the whistle bloom period. I get it. I have never hand bound, nor do I have the desire, and I envy anybody that does. I know Courtney loves hand binding. She did a specialty quilt for me in memory of my mother, and he hand bound that sucker, and it's a beautiful quilt. And snip your little threads off here. Pull it tight. Make sure you got all those little frays hidden away. And I like to pull it tight to make sure that it stays good and tight. And I just lock it in place. I can pull that out now because I know that just needs tacked in. So now I can show you what this is. I'm trying to, I'll let him move the camera because I can't. That's good. If I raise it higher, they're not going to be able to see the face or the butts. Okay, that's good, Joe. Can we go back to the other camera? And then we'll put it back down on the table so I can talk about it for a couple seconds. When husband says do, you do. But I put swirls in to make it look a little bit like clouds per se. And that's what I did here. And then for the ears, I went diagonally this way, and then I came up and down. And I did a 1/2 inch on some of them, like I did a 1/4 of an inch, then a 1/2 inch, 4th half, 4th half, all the way across. Then I did the same thing. And then when I got to the tail, I did the tail at a diagonal. So if that gives a little bit of an insight, Dawn, I can officially say this baby is now done as of tonight. And I am thankful and blessed that you sewed it with me. And we did this one together. It's been fun. And then the only thing left to do is go over it and make sure I've got all the loose strings off. It was totally square this morning when we checked it. And everything lined up really nice. It's 100% done the way the pattern read other than the quilting on it. And now all I have to do is fix that label and finish the back end where you just tack it in. Let me get the mouse back over here and I'll look at the chat where I've lost it for a few minutes. See. What's your plan for the completed quilt? No plan for it at all. It'll probably go up for sale. Did you free motion or use piano? I free motion that one 100%, and I did ruler work on the dog. I'm all ideas. Nice thing about being number 2. I'm trying to show you all of the ideas, Sean, every step of the way. How's the new Juki? I'm loving it. The only thing I do miss is I love the speed and the accuracy. When I'm lined up with my 1/4 inch on that foot, then it never wavers unless I'm going a little bit too fast on it. And then it might slide a little bit. So it's that control thing, learning how to guide that pedal to just the right amount of speed. It's kind of like a car. You know, when you get down, you're pushing the pedal, you're going faster. Are you using flange bonding? No. Good evening, everyone. Hello, Susie girl. Let me look here. Hey, Susie, how's the soup? Susie Gabbard. LOL, he said, it's still not cooked. I have no idea what you girls are up to. Jackie, hi, Sean, Susie Gabbard. All men love to lift the lid. No hand binding here either. I will hand stitch my corners for the state fairs, but that's about it. I do the same thing. I use invisible thread and tack them in just to make sure that they look nice and crisp. See, Gloria Butler, hello, sweetie. Let me see. Susan, he told me to keep checking on it. LOL. I stopped opening the lid and let it cook. That's cute. Gloria Butler, I'm just skimming the chat. Your quilt is stunning at Donna. Thank you, sweetheart. Marie, Susie, my husband, Joe does the same thing. He'll walk past it, lift the lid, tell me it smells good and the house smells divine. Soups are my one thing I can do. Beautiful work, Donna. Thank you. Looks good. Sewing with Luane. Wow. Thank you. Marie, I'd be teaching him for 3 years already, and he still hasn't learned. Good one. Very nice, Donna. Such a cute one. Let me see. Trying to get back. My chat jumped. I'm sorry. Good evening, Diane from Massachusetts. Hello, sweetie. LOL didn't work for 30 years, Susie, Marie John says. Is that the quilt you started with, Sean? Yes, it is. We started it last Monday, and mine is officially off the checklist. I'll have to hand stitch where the label is. But I always date them, put the pattern name on the label, as well as Handmade by Ying. And I put a little heart in every quilt that I've done. And where the nose is, I put a little heart there, and then on the tail where I quilted it, where the tail comes up, there's a little heart there as well. Susie Gabbard, holy smokes. You're almost as quick as Tiffany on this one. No, Tiffany is like zoomy zoom. Looks great. Sean, did you even start yet? LOL. Donna won the hot dog race. Hot dog race. I got it. I'm almost done with the gingham strawberry quilt. One that I was challenged from Tracy. Tony, was that not fabulous? I love mine. At first, I was like, what did I get myself into because of all that negative space? But you can turn that negative space into a positive, and that quilt's going to be mind-blowing. Yes, I've pieced most of the colored strips together. Absolutely. When you're watching TV, Sean, just whip them babies in. It goes really fast. I'd love to collab with Donna, but she would do 3 quilts to my one. Kelly, you email me, baby. I've got the perfect one for you and I. And it's a 2-for deal. I have to make 2 of them, and you can make 1. I have the perfect one for us. It'll be my take me to the magic. We can do it together. Hey, Dawn and Joe and everyone. I should get the quilt top done fairly soon, within the next week or 2. Absolutely, Sean. It will come together quicker than you think. Once you get your strips done, it's just a matter of lining it up. We said it would be done in like 2 days. It actually took 3 because I took sick. Susie Gabbard, hi, Donnell. Hey, sweetie. Let me see. Has everyone watched the Soya guys in the Wyndham Fabric series? It's really interesting. No, I have not. Every time I go over there, I spend money. So I try to stay away unless I really need something. Stop reminding me I need to make quilt labels. I won't make a quilt unless it's got a label. I lay my binding out, my quilt label out, my backing out, my batting out. Everything's in its little stack. So as I assemble the quilt, it's all going to be done at once. I wasn't aware it was a race. It's not. I'll be more prepared for round 2. Round 2, we're going to do it again. I can pop one more out by tomorrow. I'm kidding. Sean, it's never a race. It's about the journey and what we learn along the way. Hello, Nellie. I haven't saw you in a while, and I hope you're doing well. Sean, make sure you eat a hot dog when you live when you finish the quilt. That would be so funny. That would be. Oh, that would be fun. See Kelly and Donna do a project together. I would love it. Okay, we'll do. Maybe tomorrow when I'm not feverish. Absolutely. I hope you're okay, Kelly. You worry me. Feel like right now, summer cold. Caught it from my daughter. I feel ya. Who wants to share dinner with me? I made steamed broccoli and chicken, dredged chicken, cooked rice in a skillet, and then added chicken stock, parm. You had me until you put tomatoes. I would have made that drive. Sean, just don't put mustard. For some reason, mustard never stays on the hot dog and gets on the clothes. You guys kill me. So, with all of that being said, Got a couple little housekeeping things to do real quick. The binding I've already done. I'm going to open this box from Shelley Clark here in just a minute. And then I'll show everything. Then I've got this magic 4-patch is what the book calls it. So we're going to see how that turns out as well. Kelly, good night, sweetheart. Get some rest. Shoot me an email tomorrow or PM me on my phone and we'll set up something. I would love to sew with you, sweetheart. Let me see. I've already reminded Pat. Also Leo Ransom. He is doing the Jesus pattern on our Zoom on October the 1st, 1 to 4. If you have already reached out to him and said, save my seats, or if you're interested and you haven't contacted him yet, please do. The email is in the description box below. The class is going to be $60. It'll run for 3 hours or a little bit of change. And he'll give you all of the information, everything you're going to need for the class. You're going to bring everything, and he's going to bring the knowledge and walk us all through it. Joe and I'll be moderating for this class. Won't be able to take it, but we'll be reading the chat to him. So as they go along and have questions, we'll be able to streamline it so you're going to get more time with Leo. Discord. Joe has set us up a Discord channel as well now. So with that being said, the link for the Discord, if you'd like to join that, is in the description box. And we've got the link there to go ahead and join, and then you'll be able to, as you join, he'll be adding things along the way. So he's linking our channel to a lot of different things right now to help it grow and succeed and thrive. So that's going to be fun to see the direction we're headed next. He's always got something going with you. So let me pop this magic box. And as of tonight, before this live, I have 76 dresses in hand. And that was as of the 22nd. I've been under the weather this week and didn't sew any. So if you have made dresses, donated fabric, donated binding, donated thread, donated anything on these dresses to our channel, please reach out and drop your name and what you donated, whether it be dresses, whether it be patches, whether it be labels, whatever. And that way we kind of want to check everybody's with our names that we have to make sure that when I turn these dresses over, I have everything labeled and marked exactly as it needs to be. So with that being said, please do that in the next day or two. If you're watching this on the replay, it's really, really important that we have that. And I want to make sure everybody that's participated in the dresses, whether it's one dress, whether it's more dresses, this means the world to not only Joe and I, and for our channel that we can be a part of this, but for all of these little girls that's going to be receiving them. It's mind-blowing. Let me see. Thanks, Donna, for sharing your dog quilt. I might have to go soon. Okay, Tony. Let me see. What is Discord? Sean can explain Discord. It's a social platform. You can share pictures. There's a lot to it. And Joe's going to be familiarizing himself to it. Like right now we have the Handmade by Ying Let's Share page on Facebook. This is just going to be another avenue that you're going to be able to connect as quilters with other content creators and share what you're up to. Other creators will also be able to stop in and share whatever they would like as well. And I belong to theirs, so they're joining into ours as well. It's a great big community-wide network. Let me see. So click on the link sometime after the video or during it, and it'll just accept the invitation. The first few dresses I made were different patterns, then just switched to the So Yeah pattern to get them done faster. I understand. Get well. Thank you. Add by Ying with Donna and Joe. Text me and I emailed my contact. Thank you, sweetheart. I humbly appreciate it. That's what the hold-up's been. I didn't have it and I was looking for it. So if you're interested in making these dresses, there's multiple patterns out there. I use McCall 5797 and or the Soya Brothers have a fabulous pattern as well. But this is what this looks like. This is the Soya pattern, and I'm just going to go over it just a little bit for you. So basically, you add the hem. You're going to cut it out just like you would any other dress. You're going to add one pocket and or two. You're going to have your label adhered to your pocket, and this is a double-sided pocket. You're going to do the seam up the inside. There's multiple ways. Let me see how she did hers. Nuts. Okay, it's here in the back. There are so many different ways. She's used a serger on this, it looks like. And then she went around. Here is the top of the dress. She's got the tie downs are tacked in. Then when the little girls wear these dresses, let me show you how cute this is going to come out. Now look at the front of that dress. Is that not darling? Then they'll just tie them up in the shoulder area. I think they're gorgeous. And what little girl wouldn't be so proud to wear this dress? Okay, I'm off to sewing my hot dog quilt. Love seeing you bind and show it off. Thank you, Sean. And I can't wait to see yours, sweetie. So, let me see. She has been so patient. I was not able to get to the post office, but look at these beautiful dresses. The hem matches the pocket and it showcases with the tie downs. Aren't these little girls going to just love these dresses? I think they're beautiful. Oh, these are so stinking cute. I love showing off the dresses. Look at the little pockets. And I love the way you did the pockets to match the hems and the straps. That is so cool. Staying with Luane Knight, Sean, Shelley Clark, no worries. And I like to tuck the strings. That way they won't get tied up with other dresses. Is that not gorgeous? What size did you make, Shelley? Do you remember? And I'll be able to mark them. That way I won't have to go through and measure them. The bees were my favorite. They're stinking cute. What girl doesn't love a little bee? I'm not going to unfold them all the way. Got that strap out and I didn't mean to. Oh, holy goodness. Now I got to show it. There you go. Is that not cute? I like the way that you labeled it a size 4. That is perfect. Wow, Shelley, you made a lot of them. So cute. They're all labeled. Thank you. That makes it so much easier to see the labels. Oh, this is cute. It's got the tape, the elastic waist. It's got the pockets. I need you to make me a few of these too, please. I would wear that. I really would. She has to make it in grandma size. Wow, Shelley. Yes. These are stinking adorable. Love all the dresses. And you're going to make some of these little girls' day. I'm telling you. Look at that. I love the different. I do the mixed patterns as well. And I think it just Really looks cool. That's adorable. Okay, here's one. This is a grandma one. It's for me. If I was like, well, hold on, a size 10 times 2. That is cute fabric. I really like that. Darling dresses, absolutely. Shelley, you outdid yourself. And these, you'll be seeing the pictures of all of them. 2 were made by my granddaughters. How awesome is that? I love the way that you did the bias. That's the way I've started doing it. Is that beautiful? How old are your granddaughters? Let's see what we got. Some more bees on the pockets. I'm looking at these dresses, size 8. Yeah, I did 8s and 10s because they need the bigger sizes because the little ones get made. Shelley, what pattern did you use? I really like those. Quilting Queen is asking. I know the one I just showed, she used the So Yeah pattern. Shelley, fabulous. One night I need to do a live and just kind of, I'll have the pictures and let Joe streamline showing the pictures. I think that would be cool. So you can see all of your labors of love. Just add one more thing for my guy, huh? They are 11 cousins, 6 months apart. That is so cool. Oh, I'd say they did a fabulous job helping you. And I'm sure they understand what it means to give back. They've got an amazing teacher. Some of these fabrics are just too stinking cute. Dahlia and you, I can tell you, is find some of the cutest fabric. It tells me I need to get out of town to go shopping more. These dresses are going to go to Project Dress a Girl, and they're going to go all around the world. Some of them will stay here in our country for, like, if there's a natural disaster or something. And it officially kicks off September the 1st through September 31st, I believe she said. And she's going to showcase a few of the channels, and mine's one of them that's been chosen to be showcased. So all of your labors of love will be shown. So it's just going to be a blast. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. 17 dresses. So as of today, we have 104 dresses turned in. Now tell me that is not an answer to a lot of prayers for all of these little girls. So every one of you that's made a dress, had a hand in them somehow or another, it means the world to all of these little girls. They know what it takes for you guys to be doing all of this. And you're changing the lives of all of them. And it's greatly appreciated. They should get you close to 100. I think there was 18. I counted 17, but I may have miscounted. But that puts us at 104 with your dresses tonight. And thank you so much. Our channel, we devoted. We said we wouldn't stop until we got to 100. And It's officially going to kick off in 2 months. So we're going to keep sewing over here and just see how many more we can get. If you guys want to send them in, we'll log them in and we're going to make one great big donation. She's going to be coming to my area tentatively the first week of September, and we're going to do some video footage here, and that's going to be a blast. And she's going to take some of these dresses back with her. So, well, she's going to take all I got, and then anything else that comes in, I'll make the trip down. What a way for your granddaughter to give back. I think that's phenomenal. Good job, ladies. Absolutely. That was wonderful gift, Shelley. Absolutely. And the blessing that she's bestowed upon these girls, her and Delia and all of the So It Seems group and the ones that have mailed the bias tape or the fabric. You guys have touched the lives of these kids. You could make me cry. It's so fabulous. Let me see if time allows. Okay, let me show you this little hack. Okay, let me get a drink and wet my whistle, and then I'm going to try this. All right. So, I've not done this yet. So, I'll be the guinea pig, and we're going to give it a go. So, I'll have Joe slide down to the table for just a minute. And bear with me while I show you this, because sometimes I don't explain things as clearly as I need to. So, let me move my pressing station back just a smidge. I want you to have the dark side of this fabric. So, what the directions say to do for this, and we're going to see if it works because I haven't tried it yet. These are the pre-cuts. All right, they're 5-inch pre-cuts. These I cut and I'm off just a little bit, so we're going to see if it matters. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to sew down the sides all the way. We're just going to sew these puppies in and see if this magic will really happen. So you're going to do your 1/4 of an inch. We're going to do this one. We'll do the ones I've pre-cut too. We'll call them homemade pre-cuts. You're going to get down one side and then you're going to come up the other. So I'm going to flip the block and we're going to do the same thing again. Snip here. And we're going to do this one more time. And if I've done this right, we'll see if you can really get, by doing this easy method, the perfect seams. So let's have a look-see. I'm going to let my strings hang just for a few minutes. They're going to drive me crazy. So I need to get my iron warmed up. So now these are 5-inch blocks. So you want to go with your 5-inch measurement. So let me show you. This is my ruler. 5-inch by 5-inch. Other than your little bit of a pinking. So I'm not rightly worried about that. So you're going to go halfway through. You're going to take and mark it. And you're just going to cut your block in half. Move these out of the way. And you're going to repeat. You're going to make sure that you're cutting where your sew line is. So you're going to come up to your 2.5. Do the same thing on the ones that I cut. Now, mind you, mine will probably be off just a smidge. And you're not going from your line, you're going from the outer edge. And you're going to do a 2.5 here. So now all you're going to do is press them open. So you're going to go to your dark side. Shelly, I do appreciate all of yous. You guys have wowed this charity, and it is appreciated. So all you're going to do is press them. You can mix, match. You can do however you would like. But this was just too cute not to share with yous. And like I said, I haven't done it yet. This is a first, so I shouldn't really be doing it on camera at all. I read about it, and I told Joe, I said, let me see if I can do this tonight. And I meant to do it before the live to make sure that I understood the directions. So we'll see. If not, you saw me fumble. It'll be one of those life lessons, right? Okay, now you're going to take the dark side and put it over here. And you're going to make sure that you're nesting them. And you're going to do the same thing here. And you're going to repeat. And we're going to do this for all of them. I should do one to make sure I haven't jacked this pattern up. Love those purples. I think they're cute. This was fun. Thank you, Donna, for sharing. You're welcome. Got some purple in there. And it's really important that you make sure that you get your pinked edges all lined up. Wiggle in place. And if I've done this right, you'll have the perfect 4-patch. Keyword, if I've done this right. But I just thought it was too cute not to share. Okay. Now remember the first time we went down the sides. Hope I did this right. I'm not going to do them all. I'm just going to do one first. Let me see. Should I do one? Should I do two? I'll do it this way. I'm just going to go ahead and be gutsy and do it. If I've jacked them up, they'll be pretty. I'm trying to see where I'm going with it too. So we'll see. No guarantees. I should have brought the book in with me. We'll see if this old girl can retain some information. Take all your pins out and pray for the best. For now, wish me luck. We'll see. They've got remember, you still got your 5-inch. So you're going to go to 2.5. Remember, I'm going to do this one more time. You've got your 5-inch. So you're going to come to your 2.5. We're going to do it again. Go to your 2.5. And you're just going to do it for all of them that you've done. We're always looking for that next cool hack or something that we've seen it, but we've never done it. Well, tonight I can say I've seen it. I've read about it. So let's see if it really works. So the direction said you're to press the center seam open. Your first one's to your left or the dark. Then we're going to press it open. So there you go. Then all you're going to do is square down. Simple, painless. Wonder, I don't think it'll like destroy the pattern if I just do the press it. So let me see. I see where you're going with this, Shelley Clark. Absolutely. It's supposed to be a surefire way of always getting your points lined up in the center. So I figured I would take some scrap fabric tonight in a couple minutes of everybody's time and just have a look-see. Let's see. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Congratulations, Martha. Let me see. Whoa, what did I miss? Love those purples. Thank you, baby. Your channel is awesome, Martha, and you're so down to earth. Yes, she is. And every one of them lines up. It's one of those cute little hacks. I want to do a Jacob's Ladder quilt. So I've been reading on how to get those perfect points. And I don't want to do the whole quilt per se, like a bed size. I want to do a really nice wall hanging. But I want to play with the fabrics and get my blocks as small and tiny as possible that they're all going to line up really nice. Call a challenge a challenge. So awesome, Donna. Love it, love it, love it. So I think that was just pretty cool, and they all line up. And then let me see. It's kind of like every other block we do. We still got to square down. So you're going to find the center of your block. And you're just going to square it down, just like normal. Not a whole lot of waste. And you're starting with 5. So you're going to have your 4.5. And just to get that block square, this was your waist. So I think that was pretty good. So if we wanted inspiration tonight, we just got it. I just thought, you know, when you're laying around and you're not feeling so swell, you're always looking for the next little hack or tidbit. You can even spin the seam if you prefer to press to one side. Absolutely. Yep. And I think it turned out really cool. So if you've got any tips or tricks that you would like to share, shoot them to us. We'll give them a go and see what happens. But it's always fun to share. And that's one of the fun things that we're going to be doing on Discord. As we know, we have so many people with intelligent minds, but they don't want to use the YouTube yet or the other social medias. We can all just kind of like share right there. We're all sitting around talking just like we are tonight. And you can say, hey, I learned this. And then you're just sharing what you've learned. So I think that's pretty cool. So I want to do a little giveaway, and I didn't tell the mister yet.
No, you didn't.
He's going, no, you didn't. But you guys are always so good to me and our channel, and I greatly appreciate it. So I got a pattern, and it's called Bow Tie. I'm going to photocopy it for myself, but I think it would be really cool to give it away to one of my subscribers. And if you win it and you want to sew it with me, we can plan on doing it together. So you get 2 for 1. You get the pattern, and if you want to sew with me, I can bring you on, or we can just sew it offline together. But it's a really cute pattern, and this is the one I'll be giving away. It's called Bow Tie. I had it taped to my TV, so it will have a piece of tape here. I'm definitely going to try that hack. I just read about it. I did it with a 5-inch tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to do 4-inch, and I'm going to just play with it a little bit and see just how little I can actually get it to go before they start to shift. And the mister needs the pattern so he can type it in. And Jackie from Michigan leaving. Good night for all. Good night, sweetheart.
It's called Bowie Bow Tie.
Yep. So I think that'll be fun. We've got the dresses covered. We've covered the dog. Let me see. The next pattern I'll be kicking off. We're going to, whoops. There. So let me I like to put stuff away. I was going to streamline and try to move the Cheeto along and finish it off in 2 weeks, but I haven't been feeling my best this past weekend. And so I'm just going to leave it go just as it is. And we're going to finish it on September the 1st, just as we had originally planned. I'm going to take a few more days just to kick whatever this funk is when you get down a little bit. So I'm just going to take tomorrow as a no-sew day and hang out with my granddaughter, probably poolside, and then we're going to get back in the swing of things on Wednesday. The bow tie looks so cool to make. Absolutely. And if you're one of the lucky winners of it and you would like to sew it with me, feel free. Joe's going to start it right now. Exclamation point. No, it's going to run for 10 minutes. So that means you get me for 10 more minutes. I'm also going to be doing the Take Me to the Magic quilt, and that's going to be a Mickey quilt. So that one's going to take me a couple weeks to do because I'm doing 2 quilts. I'm going to do a white side version and a black side version. That way all the colors are really going to pop. So I think that'll be really fun to do. And if Kelly gets the gumption and wants to do it with me, that'll be fun. Let me see. I just finished up the Sean pattern. I'm going to be doing one with Becca in September. And that one's going to take a little bit of time to get done. That one's going to run for a while. It's got some big parts to it. So it's just going to be fun to see how that one streamlines and comes along. Let me see. Shelly, I did mail something back to you today. Well, Joe did for me. It went out today. I should have mailed it out on Friday. I just didn't get the chance. And let me see, what else have we been up to? I'm trying to see who else in the chat. Susan S. Susan. Donna Bogart. I think you guys are fabulous. So I think that little sewing hack was kind of cute. I'm going to pull some scraps. I want to see if I can get it a little bit smaller while we're waiting. I'm just curious as to just how little I can get that puppy. Let me see. I shouldn't be wasting this fabric because Lord knows as soon as I waste it, I'll need it. Joe's going, it's a scrap. It's a scrap. Yeah, but these are from the cheetah. Yeah, I better not use cheetah scraps because about the time I do, I'll need them. So let me. I think those blocks are fun. Let me get another piece of white here. And I'll try it one more time while we're waiting. Or twice. Let's see if I can go 2.5 inch. That was 3. There's no way that would have worked out in my favor. So if it doesn't look right, it's not right, guys. Trust me. So we're line these back up. And I'm going 2.5. Miss Pat, send me your mailing address, babe. No, she's got my email. I need her to send me her mailing address. Okay, now let's see how we can make this little wee bit tiny. And if it's going to work. Line them both up. Turn this puppy on and we'll see. How small are you hoping to go? I'm not sure yet. I would like to get about 1 inch. But I think it's going to be one of those ones where it's just going to take practice, practice, practice. And playing with it. Because I want them to really lay super flat. It's just one of those times where you want to challenge yourself. And I only want to do like I don't know, 18 inch by 18 inch, maybe 24. I don't know. So I've got both sides sewed. Now we're going to split it. So let's make sure we're still at 2.5. Do what? Oh, I know. Just making sure all my lines are lining up, baby. Press it to the dark. When you go really small, sometimes you have to press open. Oh, bow tie pattern. Well, we shall see. And I very well may have to. That way it'll lay good in flats. Pat Boo, hello, sweetheart. Now we're going to do the same thing again and wiggle these. We'll see. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Was doing the dishes. Oh, those are itty bitty. I don't know yet. We'll see. The goal is going to be, not tonight, but over the next few weeks, how itty bitty I can make these. And make them line up pretty. Won't be doing it all in one sit, I'll tell you that. Mr. Joe's over here going, watch your fingers. And like I said, practice makes perfect, and I know I need a lot of practice. Okay, Donna, we shall see. Absolute. Now you got me nervous there. I got to press them flat. I sent you an email with my 8. Okay, thanks, baby. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Day's got me second guessing myself. I got to blame her, not myself. I know we can go smaller. I know we can. I agree with Joe. Watch your fingers. I know I can go smaller, but I think what I'm going to have to do is really starch my fabric really heavily. I was talking about how long it'll take you to make them. Oh, goodness gracious, it's small. It'll probably take me like a month or two, probably, Day. At the pace I'm going right now, learning. I really want to get them good and flat before I... He's going to get you. Absolutely, with a hot iron. Why? I want to do a Jacob's ladder, and I want it to be small. Like little itty bitty pieces. Just for the sake of saying I did it. I am late, but hi everyone. S. Taylor, hello. Don't forget, you have another and seam off those sides. Absolutely. So let's see where we're at. So yeah, I'm trying to estimate if I could get down to 1 inch. Because right now that is 2 inch by 2 inch. I took a miniature class and we did starch first and iron the seams open. Okay. I am just jonesing to see how small I can get it. Got hair in my mouth. Sorry, guys. Everybody likes a good challenge, right? You're flat, Dahlia. Let me see. He made an itsy bitsy teeny weeny blog. Martha, I've been tossed under the bus enough. I should be extremely flat. Honey, we love you. You are Eni. You are just the best. He keeps thinking we're all tossing her under a bus. Okay, where can I find the world's smallest ruler that's not going to wiggle? That'll be my next thing. My hair's blown in my face. I am singing it, Janine, and laughing all at the same time. Yes, but don't go blind or slice your fingers. Throw those four together and see if you like them. I just need to find the perfect fabric that's going to look cool for what I want to do. And it's just going to hang here in my studio, in our, just so I can say, wow, I can do that. Silly me. Maybe frame it or something. But if I ever get it made, I'd show it to you. And I like the idea of taking a tiny piece class. Do what, babe?
Keep watching those movies.
Do what?
Don't look at the chat.
Oh, I didn't see it. Who's watching so intently? Martha, God love you. Okay, I've got this. But I know we can go smaller. Batiks, you know that. Absolutely, y'all got me hooked on them. Totally hooked. I'm telling you. Fat fingers and little pieces. Makes perfect sense to me. Oh, I like that. I just bought a bunch of fabric today, finding great sales. Fabulous. Way to go, Janine. Way to go. Eyes are glued to the screen. Must blink now. Oh, you guys, I love you. No rhyme or reason why I'm doing this. It started out with the why I wanted to do it. They'll come up here one day and I'll be cross-eyed. They'll be saying, "What's wrong with you, woman?" That is perfect. Dead on. Need to find those little rubber things that you use with hot glue guns. They don't burn your fingers. Just bought a bunch of fabric. Blink, Karen, blink. The peaks would work because when you iron them, they are flat, flat. I think that's what I'm going to do. Right back at you, Donna. Okay. Let's see how this works. Look, this girl loves a good challenge. My machine came unthreaded. God love it. I'm going to get me one of those fancy cutters one day. Then this is going to stop. Yeah, we are. Ray John's feeling better, thank goodness. On the mend, I think. How are you doing? Greenland Quilter. Is that Katie? I think Lou might be the ticket instead of sewing. Could possibly be. What is 505 spray? It's a glue. That did turn out really cute. Okay. All of that magic. I have a 4-inch block. And I'll either frame it and say I've done lost my mind. There you go. What do you think? I knew a lady that did a king-size postage stamp quilt. It took her 3 years to complete it, but it was beautiful. I bet. Absolute. I bet. That would be crazy. What you working on, Donna? I'm trying to see how little I can get some blocks made. I think it's cute. I need to starch it now, and I'm sure because it has no starch on it, I'll use my flatter spray. It'll probably distort it. But we'll see. What size are the squares? Hold on. Amy, I'll show you in just a minute. 3/8 inches. 3/4. Yeah. Ta-da! It's done. Amy, I think no, they're 3/4. They're not 1 inch, babe.
It says 4-inch block. Right?
Yeah. Babe, come here. Now I don't know how to read a ruler, so we're gonna have a ruler lesson right here. 3/8 right here. You want me to? He's not allowing for the seam allowance. If he had the seam allowance, it would be 1 inch blocks.
Right.
Now do you understand?
Yep.
He's going, but it should be. He's doing his math. It's a 4-inch block, and you got to take away for all the seams. I think that sucker turned out cute. I think I'm going back to my pineapple blocks. All right, guys, we're going to do this drawing, and we're going to call it a wrap of a night. So, sweet little baby squares, absolutely. What kind of spray starch did you use? I used flatter. This is, measure the center one. Hold on, baby. Yeah, exactly the same. 3/4. Quilt math is hard. Donna, you need a little tin can for those tiny blocks. Absolute. Could you imagine? This is 4 inches, but oh, I loved it. I'm always looking for something fun to do when I'm so alone. When the girls are too busy. If anybody hasn't entered the raffle, you have a 1-minute warning. And then we're going to do that, and then we shall call it a night. I have a little tin can. It's half full. Oh, bless your heart. Amy just joined. How you doing, Dahlia? Wanda, you'll have to put an exclamation point then no. And that'll give you a ticket, honey. Pat, it's exclamation no. N-O. There you go. They'll get it. Wanda, you need the yes. Excuse me, guys. I did, honey. I did. Susan must have left us. Yep.
Here we go.
Let me get a. Hold on. Let me get my notepad. I'll post the notes. Go ahead, honey.
You can't find the post it?
They're probably in my desk over there next to you. Go ahead.
Pick winner. Here we go. And Teresa Lynn.
Teresa Lynch, you are the winner. Please email me at dawn@handmadebyying.com and they'll drop the email.
Good in there. There it is, right there. There's the email.
Congratulations. And that'll go out in tomorrow's mail if you get it. Get me your mailing address. Oh, Lord. No post-it notes. I didn't have them within my reach, but trust me. The husband moved my stuff in this door. Joseph, inside of that door. Yep, right there. Thank you, love. Some people say send help. I say send post-it notes. Good night, everyone. Don't forget to give a thumbs up on your way out if you didn't already. Thank you, sweetheart. Get some rest. So with Lorraine. Yeah, Teresa, if you want to sew this with me, let me know. And we can work something out. That'd be fun. Good night, everybody. I have kept you a little bit longer than I had intended. Thank you guys for joining me. It's been fun. And I'll see you back one day this week. We're going to pop on and just do a little recap of what's coming for the following week. When you finish your postage stamp quilt, will you show us? Absolutely. I'll be doing little weekly blogs on it. I just want to see how, I think that's probably about as small as I'll go. I might try just a smidge smaller. We'll see. It'll be fun, but yes, I will. Take care, everybody. God bless. Have a fabulous week, and I'll see you back for sure on Friday night. If not, on Wednesday, I'll be doing some kind of a little video. Just giving you a weekly recap of what's coming your way. Take care. Bye-bye, guys.